Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Mary, and if you're a returning subscriber, I'm so glad you're here. You guys, you are the best and the most incredible subscribers and community I could ever wish for. The amount of love and support I get from this community has been amazing, and I'm so thankful to every single one of you. Today I am making a video which is the most exciting video for me personally on this channel, because I've been planning to start this series like from the very first day I created this channel, but unfortunately I never had the opportunity, and now I am so glad to say that I finally got the opportunity, and I'm hoping for a happy continuation so I can go on creating these videos for you. So today I am going to talk about my early pregnancy symptoms, how I knew I was pregnant even before my blood test, and I think this video will be interesting and helpful to a lot of you. And if this sounds content that is interesting for you, make sure you like this video and hit that subscriber button down below and become a part of this community, this wonderful community. I will be so glad to have you here. With this being said, let's jump into this video. You guys, I apologize beforehand for the background noises. We are having a major storm currently, and everything in my balcony is literally laying on the ground. So I apologize to you for every kind of weird noises you may hear, but I didn't want to postpone this video. I really felt like I want to film it for you, so excuse me beforehand for any kind of noises you may hear. So you guys, if you have been following me on my YouTube journey, then you know that I have been going through an IVF treatment, and last week I announced about our success. We are finally pregnant, and I don't exactly know how far along I am in my pregnancy because it's so fresh and new, it's so small. But on Friday I am going to have my ultrasound where everything goes hopefully fine. I will finally find out how long I am. I think I am 5+ something, but this is how I think. I may be more or less, I'm not sure. I will tell you in my further videos. But the next thing I don't know is if I am pregnant with twins. On 22nd of January we had our implantation day of 2 frozen embryos, so I don't know if both of them survived or if only one of them survived, but we will be happy in any case. Whatever happens, we will just be over the moon to have at least one healthy baby from this pregnancy. And if you didn't know, this is not my first pregnancy, this is actually my 5th pregnancy. I already had a 4-year-old wonderful daughter, and after her we had 3 miscarriages, and now I'm pregnant again. This is my 5th pregnancy, and that's why I know my body language so well, and that's why I knew I was pregnant even before my blood test. So let's talk about the symptoms. As I told you, on 22nd of January was my implantation day, and on 24th of January in the evening I already got my first symptom. This is a symptom I get only when I'm pregnant, and I got this every single time I was pregnant, and that is like lightning shooting pain on my left side where my ovary is. Now I don't know if it's inside the ovary, outside the ovary, but it's somewhere over there. This is a familiar kind of pain for me, because I know this pain. It's not too strong, but it's not too mild, and it's like comes and goes. It's shooting pain, and it is only on my left side, and every single time I am pregnant. I can't confuse it to any other pain I experienced ever in my life, because every single time I get this pain, I know I am pregnant immediately. And this pain kind of comes and goes every now and then. I don't know if you have experienced this before or you have observed it as well. Let me know in the comment section what are your signs. I am so curious to read all the symptoms you're having, because it's so different from woman to woman, from pregnancy to pregnancy. So the second symptom I was having is something common, is something very common to every woman, but some of us are very sensitive to our body and we notice it immediately, and some of us are just busy or don't know that, or kind of do not pay attention and don't get it. But that is the increase of the body temperature. Now I'm a person who hardly ever sweats. Like I will sweat only if it's like really hot outside, like 100 degrees and no air. Maybe then I will sweat. but normally I don't sweat at all. Every single time I get pregnant, I start sweating really so bad that I have to take multiple showers a day, and this is totally a signal for me that I'm pregnant. And I get this high body temperature a lot before my period should come, or like my blood test should be. So I know immediately that my body is going through changes, and that is probably a positive change of being pregnant, and this is one of another sign for me. The next sign that is typical to every single woman is sore and sensitive breasts. Hard, sore, sensitive, painful breasts. And now you may say you get this sensitive breasts again when you're getting your period, but there is a slight difference that when you're getting your period, this sensitivity is not as high as when you're pregnant. So every single time when I start feeling my breasts like under my arms, it's like very strange thing to say, but like they get so big and hard, they start bothering me, like especially in this area when I'm trying to move. I know exactly that I'm pregnant again. Like this has been a sign, and right now as well, my breasts are so sensitive, so sore, like I can hardly put on my clothes. Like I'm not crying, obviously, I'm not complaining, but it's like really that sore and sensitive, especially when I'm taking shower and trying to put my clothes on. And this comes in very early pregnancy, and this may be sign for you as well that you may be pregnant. So the next one that is not common to every single woman, but it is common to me, is rash and breakouts. Again, I'm a person who hardly ever gets a breakout. When I get my period, normally I get mostly one or two pimples on my forehead on the same spot, like my horns. I always say I get my horns, and I know exactly I'm getting my period. But this rash or breakout came on the third or fourth day after the implantation. It started from my chest, and actually I didn't connect it to pregnancy. I kind of wondered in the beginning, like I forgot it from my earlier pregnancies that it was like a typical sign, because in my past I never registered all the signs. I never registered it anyway, so I didn't have a place to go back and read them. So when I got the rash on my chest, I thought that I may ate something like a lot of spices or something wrong or whatever. But then it went up to my face, and I got pimples everywhere, which is like disgusting, maybe not that nice, or some people may get angry on that. But when I got it on my face, it just occurred to me like, you are pregnant, that's why you're getting this kind of breakouts, because I normally do not get breakouts. Now it's gone, it's almost gone. I think I have one or two red spots on my forehead and one here, but mostly it is gone, and on my chest it looks better again. But this is again a sign, a symptom that your hormones are changing, your body is changing, and that's why you're getting this rash. The next one is period cramps. Now, not every single period cramps means that you are pregnant, but if it happens a long before your period time, then it may be a sign that you're pregnant. And this is what has been my case until now. I'm getting these cramps, and I'm gonna tell you, these are not my favorite symptoms, because every single time I get a period cramp, I think that this is the end, like I'm gonna lose it, and then I remember that this is a sign, this is a symptom, and I just take a deep breath and wait what will happen, and till now nothing has happened. But how can you tell the difference between a period cramps and a pregnancy cramps? It's actually not that difficult, because your period cramp may start 2-3 days before your period actually, but it starts and it gradually grows. It never stops. It gets harder till you start bleeding. And the type of period you have, depending from the type of period you have, you may have like heavy bleeding with heavy cramps, then really strong pain, or they may disappear for you. I personally have these heavy type of cramps. But if you're pregnant, these cramps are not that bad. They start from early stage of pregnancy, again like 2-3 days after the implantation, after the egg implanted. And they come and go actually. They do not grow gradually, they do not get harder, stronger. They come a little bit, then they go. And some people, some women experience early spotting, which also may be a sign of implantation if you conceived, especially if you conceived naturally. Or actually, it doesn't matter if you conceived, if you successfully conceived, that you may experience spotting. But if it happens closer to your period, pay attention. If it gets more than you're getting your period. If it's earlier and it just stops, it's like a couple of spots and a little bit cramping, and then it stops, it may also be a sign of you being pregnant. And the last one that is totally typical for me, because I am not that, I don't like doing sport a lot or working out a lot, and I don't have a lot of body muscles. So this sign is very typical for me, and this is a sign that tells me every single time I am pregnant, is my lower back pain. Now, to a lot of women, when I was pregnant with Audrey, with my first one, this lower back pain came a little bit later because I was younger. I wasn't really working out, but I had a lot of muscles than I have right now. But basically what happens to your body when your body starts producing these pregnancy hormones, the pregnancy hormones tend to loosen the muscles and the joints on your lower back, making a space or opportunity for your womb to grow, for your baby belly to grow. So this is actually it. It may cause you a little bit pain, or it may actually pinch a nerve there. But this comes normally in a little bit later pregnancy, in the first trimester, but not like really in the beginning. And this time around it came really, really early. So I think it's just because my body knows what she's doing, or it is doing. It's her fifth pregnancy, so it's aware of the fact, oh, I'm producing these hormones, let me make a place for a baby to grow. So when I experience this specific pain, because this pain is also familiar to me, I experienced it already 5 times at least. So I knew that, okay, I am producing my pregnancy hormones and my body is kind of making space for the baby to grow. So you guys, these were my pregnancy symptoms, and let me know in my comment section what were yours, if you knew beforehand, if you are pregnant or not, what are your major symptoms you're experiencing every time you're pregnant, or if you're pregnant. And I know it's so different from a woman to woman, from pregnancy to pregnancy, and I know if you're a first time you may miss out all these symptoms, but if you're going through TTC, through infertility, through miscarriages or multiple pregnancies, hopefully happy pregnancies, happy and healthy pregnancies, then you pretty much know your body, and you know every single time you're pregnant. And I would love to know your experiences. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it interesting and helpful to you. I know when I was going through my first pregnancy, I was just craving these type of videos to find out, oh, am I really pregnant? Is it really happening? Was it a sign? Was it not a sign? And I know that I was craving these type of videos, and maybe someone will watch this video and find it helpful as well. I'm very excited to start this journey with you guys. I hope I will be able to make more videos of this. Continue praying for me that this pregnancy will turn into 1 or 2 healthy babies. Thank you so much for watching this video through. If you enjoyed it, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I will be so happy to have you as a part of my community. I'm sending you tons of love and positive energy. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!